You know what happens on this show a lot, Andy?
Way too much this happens.
Well, sometimes
Here we go.
we don't get enough time to say everything we
you
want
and
to
I.
say.
No, you don't. In 3.5 hours, there is not enough time.
So because of that, Andy and I came up with an idea. And we said, we want to start a podcast.
Okay.
And we've done it, and we've shot it. Well, it's a, I guess, what is it if it's a video podcast?
It's a video podcast and an audio podcast.
Yeah.
We got them both because sometimes we're censored, as you can tell by this graphic here.
There we are. We happen to center it.
Off.
We happen to center it around food and beer. I don't know if you've noticed.
I can't
Well, so this
imagine why you would do that.
This is at the big. Oh, so it was Willow Park Wine and Spirits. We were at the Big Rock Brewery before that, and you'll notice that we're probably in another restaurant location coming up here. Anyway, so it's called Ted and Andy Have More to Say. And look, Spalumbos. See? There's a trend.
too.
There's a trend. So it's called Ted and Andy Have More to Say. Now we're at Big T's Barbecue.
Big T's
There's
Barbecue.
WestJet.
We've done a few of these things.
What are you doing in the plane?
Yeah, well, you know, we get around, Jill. We get around.
Looking back, we've done a bunch of these things.
Yeah. I've kind of forgotten how many
Yeah,
we've
same.
shot.
Okay, so what exactly are you talking about? I
Anything.
apologize. I haven't listened yet.
Ted and Andy have
But
more to say.
I know. I'm missing out clearly.
We talk about the things that we're not allowed to talk about on TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's probably the nuts and bolts of it.
Yeah, I don't get enough
Probably,
of you two.
we can't even describe
I
it.
should
That's what
probably
we're saying.
tune in.
We can't even describe it. So it's a loose cannon thing. But
Yeah.
you know what? It's a chance. Sometimes you talk about topics and time's wrapped up. We can't get it out.
Yeah.
Sometimes we bring it to the producers.
It was
which are wrapped
Ian
right
just
now.
wrapped us
Yeah,
on this,
I-
right?
We bring an idea to the
Ted
producers.
and Andy have more to say about that, Ian.
They say, don't
Yeah.
bother. So
If you're wondering what could continue, you can check out the podcast that brings us
On
to
our
6
website.
a.m. on your Thursday morning. You're watching breakfast television on City.
yeah, but